Good day to you. Probably gonna put the little counters where people and audiences usually are and hide them. In fact, I'm gonna hide my whole window, so I'm just here chilling more than anything. Quick hair check. Not a whole bunch of hair up there, but I'll improve that style aspect maybe in future vlogs. Just kidding. But anyways, just sort of kicking it today. Out loud and chilling. I'm even going to hide my window, pretend I'm not streaming, and just be chilling actually until somebody gets back and I'm not the only one here anymore. But in the meantime, I just thought I'd open this up because I'm sitting here making notes, conceptualizing about making more content. And it's funny how, like, how often you tend, I sort of feel as though I've been stepping on my own feet with just overlapping concepts and thoughts of things to do and only having one stream of time. And it's like you're stepping on your own feet because you're like that direction, that direction. You need to do different content to try to build a business. And there's actually so much to do and new platforms and things that have come into the mix that it's like you have to choose. And it's not that it's overwhelming, it's just a matter of needing better organization. And for me personally, it's just really trying to unfold the necessity of what needs to be prioritized on a schedule. And I guess that's why I just turned this on. I've done this before in the past, but I've been walking. This is the first time I'm using my older computer. This is my 2010 MacBook Pro. I lost my more recent one. So I've been streaming from a phone. Also, I was hoping using like a desktop laptop would help optimize the views and reach a little bit potentially, but the bottom line is to just talk about business and also stream and flow a little bit. I feel like this is one of the best ways to do content, and also like getting minutes on the board, putting a lot more minutes on the board in terms of, online time spent per day versus doing like one post here and there, like 1 minute of something. It's just like, it's not that it's distracting, but it's a little more fragmented if you're trying to post a minute here, a minute here, a minute here, a minute here. And there's more and more websites that are coming up consistently. Shout out to Mick Meaney on YouTube, who has a lot of good resources for new places to find attention online. But it's not that it's just been, man, it's been a long road. I feel like I'm aging consistently, and I spend a lot of time in a box, and it's just like absurd because the point is to be more outdoors. And by a box, I mean like, consolidating in my mind, sitting still, thinking about which avenue to take in terms of using social media and how to prioritize and do one thing at a time in a fluid way so that it optimizes time and optimizes the content output also. So that change in overlap of values causes some, definite time to pass to be able to try to optimize that process. And for Dnkytehc as a company, which is the company name that I've been starting to try to grow, which is like, the thing and the reason why I'm trying to make the content is to try to bring more awareness to that brand, short and long term. And it's a, business music brand, which means heavily business influenced, heavily business focused, and taking the spirituality and the mindset within entrepreneurship and music itself and combining those things to output, content that revolves around artwork, which is on clothing that I'm just starting to post on like Redbubble. And for now, that's one that's being used. Also Threadless artist shops, threadless.com artist shops. We're just kind of touch and go with these things. And that's why it's just like, I'm just turning on the camera because it's all been kind of fragmented. My YouTube channel, if you look back, there's different content. It's kind of sporadic. I'm not really chasing viewers so much as just trying to put up content. And that's what this talk is about also. I don't know who or if anyone would come across this channel or happen to come hang out with me in this current moment in time, which is why I like to stream on YouTube, because it gets recorded and it's not left, in obscurity or in the balance of time and space like it is on Twitch, for example, sometimes, or other things. I think like Snapchat also. But nonetheless, just kind of here hanging out and talking about these things because the primary interest is to try to make more content, and to do that to do that in a consolidated manner. It's just very interesting because like this experiment as well of this brand, this channel, this stream itself is like it's like a 0 follower brand right now. So it really is the baseline level of the journey, and it's like months, and it's almost like years go by, but for sure months go by trying to consolidate and conceptualize how to consolidate this content development, which in of itself feels like a waste of time for not making content. But the point is to try to optimize time on the back end of thinking about it to be able to output more content as time goes on. So hopefully even in these couple seconds as I speak, you get more dense, like I'm speaking quicker than sometimes other people, so it's more dense. And that's the nature of the content that I'm trying to make going forward. So it's more impactful when I do make content, and I can hopefully try to reach higher volumes of people going forward. Anyways, somebody is back now, so I have to turn the stream off. But anyways, it was good hanging out. I'd like to do more of this. I want to just do more of this hanging out because I spend a lot of time in front of the computer. It's valuable time to just be able to turn this on and wing it. It's good stuff. Trying to just make more and more content. Usually if I'm out with my phone doesn't ever last forever with battery, so it doesn't work. With a computer, it's a different story. I'll try to do more of these hangout sessions. Hopefully this is one of, I don't know, a few more to be able to just like kick it more often. This is an old school camera. Trying to up the game with all the resources slowly but surely, and just sort of starting to actually outreach for new momentum, new people, new influencers, and one of the biggest things is collaborators, short and long term in music and podcasting, business chats, interviews, things like that, and just starting to do outreach. And this, is about that and talking about that today. So hopefully we can continue to have these chats. Hopefully I'll continue to see you and jump on here is what I mean, just like for longer periods of time, like streaming. A bigger chunk of my life is sort of the interest and intent. It's ideal to not have to edit often, but like this is good stuff. I want to start interviewing people. Need to start doing a lot more outreach, a lot more. Anyways, gonna sign off. Thank you kindly. Dnkytehc. Peace.